Hello YouTube, it's just over 1 week since I did my 52k and I just wanted to do a quick video to keep my consistency up and also just to let you know basically how it went, how I'm feeling and everything else. So if you've got a big race coming up, a marathon, half marathon, ultra, these are just some tips that I'd like to give people, whether you want to take it or not, it's up to you. Make sure you book off work for the next 2 days after it at least, because your body can then fully recover, and those first 48 hours is quite critical. You need to make sure you're eating a lot, so you properly big refeed, because the last thing you want is to do a big effort. Let's just say, for example, it didn't go to plan, you didn't fuel properly, and then you didn't eat afterwards. You're going to just feel so tired, so spaced out, on top of how you're already going to feel. So it's very important that you refuel yourself properly after the run. So essentially, I would do another carb load afterwards just to replenish your glycogen stores, your carbs, everything, so you feel better. If you don't do this, and I've been stung by it before because I sometimes struggle with my appetite, you will feel horrible. You'll be completely spaced out. You'll have no energy. You'll be feeling nauseous. If you've got a run planned, just remember that. Make sure you fuel up properly before and after. If you can take 2 or 3 days off work as well, perfect, because you're going to need it. Personally speaking, I feel a lot worse this time after the 52k than I did after my 50k, even though I'm fitter and everything else is going my way at the moment. Doesn't really make sense to me, but we live and we learn, we keep going, we move on, and we just deal with it. But both feet have been the issue. I've had a lot of pain. Just over 2 years ago, I dropped a 10 kilo plate on my foot and fractured a bone in my foot. Right, this bone, so not my baby toe, the next one up. So I'm all dirty. But since I finished the run, all of this area, the bones, ligaments and joints in this area have been really sore. That my arch, like the balls of my feet, just absolutely horrible. And it still hurts today. It's been 8 days. So other than that, it's other than those things, everything else has gone according to plan. A few days of being spaced out, I refueled very well, stayed hydrated, you know, everything went according to plan for after it. So just keep those little tips in mind. If you've got a long run planned or something, a big event, make sure, like, the carb load is very critical. Making sure that you properly fuel during the event. And then I would say within an hour of finishing that event, get that big meal in, and then it will force your body to be like, oh shit, I need to eat, I'm really hungry. Because I burnt 5,500 and something calories. So you need to refuel up. Okay? So just make sure you do that and enjoy it. Be prepared for the pain and the soreness and the blisters and everything else that comes with it. Enjoy the pain and yeah, just get your head down and get the work done. That's all I can really say about it. Other than that, I feel okay. I'm going to get back onto my running soon. I'll maybe have 1 or 2 more days where I'm not going to do anything. And then next week, I'm so excited. I know it sounds ridiculous because I'm excited just to go for a run, but I'm actually buzzing to go out on a run, a 5 or a 10k, and just try and run fast. I can't wait. Genuinely can't wait. So other than that, there was nothing really to report. Fantastic news on the fundraiser. We're at £550, £100 away from the target, which is great. And yeah, thank you for all the support I had, and I don't really know what else to say about it, to be honest. I had just general aches and pains. Please let me know in the comment section if you've got a run coming up or you've got a big event that you're maybe a bit nervous about and you wanted a bit of advice, or maybe just some tips on how to approach it, how to approach your training. I'm not a running coach, but I feel like in the last year and a half, I have done, you know, nearly 2,000 kilometers of running. I've learned a lot about myself and running, and I still make mistakes, but I feel like if you're looking for someone to give you a bit of guidance, a bit of support, even if it's just like a mental bit of support, just drop me a message. I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. So what's next, you ask? Well, ultras are going to see the back of. Now, I did have that sort of momentary thought that they say when women give birth and they have a baby, they have the baby, they go through all that excruciating pain, and then they almost like they forget it, like post-traumatic trauma, you forget about it. And I think the same thing happens with you run these ultras, right? So I've done the ultra, and then like the 2 days after it, I was like, no, I'm never doing that again. I'm sick of it. I'm too tired. My body hurts. I just want to get back to some slower, I just want to get back to some shorter distances and start enjoying running again. And it's been like a week now, and my body's starting to recover, and I'm like, yeah, I probably could still go and do ultras. But I've decided now until the end of the year, maybe, I'm going to focus on getting faster. That's what I want to do. I want to get faster. I want to focus on anything from the marathon and down. So I've got like an 8 to 10 week training plan, and I've scheduled it out for myself. And that's just going to be basically focusing on speed. I've got a big aerobic ability now, obviously from all the marathon and ultra running training I've been doing. So now it's about getting that speed up. I've got a goal of a sub 4 hour marathon. I'd like to achieve that goal this year. So for the next few months or the foreseeable future, I'm going to be focusing on getting faster. So that's the 5K, 10K, half marathon and marathon. I'm going to set myself some goals to do some marathons and 10Ks, 5Ks and half marathons. But that's where I want to focus my attention for moving forward, because ultras are good and they're a good mental game. You know, they're mentally tough. It's a real big challenge, but I'm just finding it too boring. I've done now 3 of them. So I've done a 50K, a marathon, and then another 52K. And that's all within the last calendar year. And I'm just a bit sick of them now already. So I want to focus on getting fast, build up my anaerobic and aerobic base till like I'm a combined Superman who can just do it all. And sub 20 minute 5K, sub 40 minute 10K, sub 1 hour 30 minute half marathon, and sub 4 hour marathon. They're the goals, and we're going to have our fingers crossed. We're going to put the work in and try and achieve it. So that's pretty much it. If you've got this far, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Please make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Have a blessed day, and I will see you in the next one. Look at that bird.